Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting with me drinking water because I forgot to do the fucking introduction. So let's go. We're going to do a everyday makeup look that doesn't look like an everyday makeup look, and that's it. Let's start now. So start with an ugly face because unfortunately I cannot do surgeries yet because I don't have the money. First we're going to apply the Anua 77% Heartleaf Shooting Toner. And I'm just going to tell you guys, this is basically water, but I bought it and it was expensive, so I'm going to use it to the last drop of this water. Yeah, that's it. Waiting for it to dry. Do not pay attention to my nail because my nail is not nailing. It looks ugly. I didn't do it yet. I'm sorry. Before we go back to the tutorial, let's watch me realize my phone camera just got broken. Yeah, honeys. That's what a low-budget queen is doing, paying attention to the camera.
A few moments later.
Next, for hydration, I'm going to use the Niver Facial 5-in-1 Anti-Aging Cream. Yeah, that's not my cream, that's my mom's. But because mine is over, I'm going to use hers until I can buy another one. So, you apply to your face, looking very cute, very demure. As you can see, I have some acne scars. Not too much, but I do have some. And that's the point of this makeup tutorial, guys, because I'm going to show you how to deal with those. At least I will try. Product is actually called Azelan. It's azelic acid. I don't know if you have this specific brand where you live, but whatever. That's not my problem, honey. Love you though. Well, according to my doctor, you can use it not only on oily places on your face, but also to make places lighter. So I usually put it under my eye bags and also on my acne scars, as you can see. Oh, and he said that as long as you use sunscreen, you can use it during the day. But please don't forget the sunscreen if you're not crazy and you don't want to have wrinkles, don't you? So use sunscreen every day. Right now I'm using this thing my mom bought and I don't know what the hell that is, but I know it makes my lips go plump, honey, so I'm going to use it. Next, I'm going to use the Missha Perfect Eyebrow Styler. Yeah, the Korean one. I already have a pretty thick eyebrows, so I just fill it in. I usually brush it first and then get something to place everything in place. Anyways, I'm going to use the She Glam Eyebrow Shaping Wax. And to everyone that says the She Glam is not good for your skin, honey, I don't care. If you want to give me something, give me. I would gladly take it. As you can see, I'm using a different brush instead of the one that comes in the product. So I basically just put it on place. I don't want to do anything crazy. I'm going to place my mirror in front of my exquisite beauty, but you can still see my face, so do not worry. It's for a good reason. I basically start doing just the normal shape of my eyebrow, and I blend in using my finger, always doing movements upwards so it looks more natural, because according to me and the voices in my head, it looks more natural, but it's not going to look at first. As you can see, I'm doing something crazy and it's looking weird, but I swear to God, I'm going to make it better. So do not get out of this video thinking I cannot do makeup. I can still not do it, but I'm not that bad. Next, I'm going to use some concealer that my mom bought from China. I don't know if this is good for my skin or not, but we're using it only to test the color fury, you know. So I'm going to place green tones over my red skin scars because of the acne. It makes it have a reddish tone. Color fury tells that when you put green over red, it basically neutralizes the color. So I also use Coral Tones concealer to place under my eye bags to make the black go away. And next, I use a lighter concealer that is actually the color of my skin, but slightly lighter. And I use a very fluffy brush to just press the concealer onto my face. I usually start by using the concealer to place it on my hand and then use the brush and place it on my face. So basically, I didn't say the name, but this concealer is from a Brazilian brand called Luisance. It's actually pretty good. The coverage is not that good, but you know, does it work? It does. For the price, it's very good. I basically used it everywhere that I used the colored concealers first. So it actually worked, and I was really happy that it worked. That's why I look like that.
Nope.
Set of foundation. For a more natural look, I decided to use a BB cream by the Korean brand Missha called the Perfect Cover BB cream. Applying the BB cream, I basically use a technique that I learned. One of my favorite channels, that is the Korean Chonsemul. She's basically a Korean makeup queen, just like any other Korean, because they're really good at the natural look or anything related to face coverage. It's very simple. You use a spatula doing the movement up to down to get the liquid, and you apply to your face. Because I used a BB cream, I didn't even need to blend, but you can blend the places you realize it's not as blended as you want it. But this spatula is really good when you want a full coverage, but done really fast and beautifully. Next, you're going to use a soft but still firm brush to apply your contour. I use the Uknown's contour palette by the Korean brand Rom&nd because I have a very fair skin, and undertones that are too warm don't work good on my face. It makes me look like I'm dirty. So I usually go for more cool tones, and Korean brands, they do have a huge range when it's regarding the cool tones. For the blush, I'm going to use a very fluffy brush and the Collection Contour Palette by Ocean. The shades we're going to use are Heat and Burnout. Basically, I'm just going to gently press the brush over the two shades and place it on my face, going downwards towards my nose, so the powder never accumulates on my skin, but blends well and looks good. At this point, I'm basically thinking that I look like Sabrina Carpenter, but not the good Sabrina Carpenter, but more like I've been slapped in the face Sabrina Carpenter, but it's going to work out at the end of the makeup, so just trust me. Don't forget to put some blush on your nose and on your chin to look sun-kissed. Next, I'm going to use a translucent facial powder by Pallet because my face right now is so shiny that it looks like the Teletubby baby. The shade is Twilight 4, and I'm going to use it on the areas that are more shiny, and I'm just going to place it there but not blend it yet because I still want to do the contour on my nose. For the nose contour, I'm going to use a not so fluffy brush, and I'm also going to use the Rom&nd contour palette that I use for my face. I'm going to use the darkest shade, and I'm going to draw a diamond shape at the tip of my nose and connect it to the rest using a bridge, making my nose as thinner as I can. I learned to do this way at the Chonsemul channel as well, so if you would like, you could see the original video. It's very good. I very much recommend her channel. I'm going to use the Pallet powder on the sides of my nose so I can make it more snatched and thin. This way I create the illusion of depth and make the nose pop even more. Next, you're going to get a very fluffy brush and literally brush all of the powder that you've set in your face. This way you try to not take the product too much out, but at the same time take the whole look at me, I'm shining situation out of your face. A very fluffy brush, and the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. You're going to use this dark and warm tone on your upper lid to make it pop out and look like it has more depth than it really has. And you should always hold the brush at the tip, so this way, even though you do not have as much control as you wanted, the shadow is going to blend much well than it would if you had more control, because you're not applying as much pressure as you were with a tight and closer grip, letting the shadow blend very smoothly and very beautifully. Do it on both sides, going to the right and to the left, making sure that you do the same blending on both sides of your eyes. For eyeliner, I'm going to use a very simple, just a thin line over my eye using the Luisance eyeliner. It's a very dark, very sharp eyeliner, so I try to not mess up as much as I can, but I'm not very good as I wish I was. As you can see, I did a very small and fine line, and I just pushed a little bit up towards the end, but it's very simple, very natural, because I already felt like the makeup was getting too heavy for an everyday makeup look. Next, you're going to use a very thin brush And the Missha eyebrow pencil that I used at the start of the video, I'm going to use the brush and I'm going to gently brush it against eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to underline my waterline. To curl my lashes, I decided to try the Korean trend to burn the wood and use it on your lashes. It didn't work very much. I almost died, but it actually worked at the end, so we're good. Mascara, I decided to use the extra volume Vote mascara. It is made by a Brazilian brand, but it's very good. It gives extra volume and it's very affordable. For some reason unknown to me, I decided to use a glitter liquid eyeshadow that I just know it's from China. I have no idea what brand it is and if it even has a brand, but it made the look heavy, so it's not an everyday look anymore. It's just a look. Next, I'm going to use the same brush that I used to contour my nose and the Rom&nd contour palette, and I'm going to shade under my mouth and at the sides of my mouth so I can create the illusion that my mouth is bigger. Back to my Chinese products with questionable quality. We're going to use a Hero Hunch, I don't know if that's how you actually say it, lipstick that it's pretty much a dark red with a mix of purple. This color looks very natural on me, and even though it might give me cancer, I still like it very much. Right now we're going to pretend that I already finished the makeup look, but I did not. I forgot to do the most important part. Back to the makeup tutorial. We're going to do the highlighter using the Glow to Go Ocean highlighter palette, and the shade I'm using is the Fairy. You are going to apply highlighter at the tip of your nose and on the upper bridge of your nose, making sure that it only applies to the two places so your nose looks pointy. Don't forget to do it under your eyebrow and on your cheekbones. Now that we're actually done with the makeup, I decided to do something with my hair, but it wasn't hairing. At all. Even tried to curl it, but it wasn't working out, obviously, so I just stopped and let it be. So this was our not so everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to go to a place that you could use the sunlight to see how it worked out. My sweet honeys, don't forget to like, comment, and if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and hit the button.